everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am going to be doing this. So this is the new Mac and Jeremy, wow. This is the Mac and Jeremy Scott collection. Now, I didn't get the entire collection because, let's get real, the only reason that I really bought it was because I like the way it looks. Not gonna lie. But the other ones, while they were cute, weren't necessarily something that I thought that I would actually use, because I'm going to be practical. I'm going to buy what I will use on top of it being adorable. And it was the palette. Now, this retails for $75 on Mac, on the Mac website. I think you can buy them in certain stores, but I ordered this one online. So, first of all, let me say that I was surprised that it came in this box. Like, is this not the cutest box? It's so cool. It actually reminds me of, like, this, I'm pretty sure I've gotten stereos, obviously, as a kid, but this one really does, like, the packaging, they nailed it as far as it reminding me of an actual, like, stereo box. I think tape, a cassette boombox kind of thing that I got as a kid came in a box very, very similar to this one. So, anyways, so I'm keeping the box forever and ever. And this is the actual palette. So, first of all, it's tin. Can you hear, can people hear tin? Can you, I don't know. But I like the aesthetic. I really do like the packaging. The tape inside says Bumpin' Jams. And it's, you know, got the radio dial and whatnot. So, the boombox I had, though, was not like this. Mine was a longer one, and it had 2 tape decks in it, so I could record and play. I don't know. So you can make, like, mixtapes on it, and it was really long. I don't know. That's what I had. So, you open it up, and it looks like this. We have a huge mirror here. This is quite a large mirror. It's got this little pull string here that allows you to be able to obviously keep it open and set out like this without having to, you know, hold it up. It doesn't flop around. It also came with a clear insert that tells you what the actual colors names are. I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to start swatching them. The way I'm going to swatch it, because this is the way that this is set up, I'm going to swatch it just downwards, like, and over. So I'll go from here to here, then, you know. We are going to start here. The first one we have is Lo-Fi. Okay, and then we have Creative Copper and Bite the Beat. So, that's what these look like. So, the next two that we have is, so we have Endless Frequency and Disco Therapy. And those look like they are. Okay. Next ones. Alright, so we have Superior Sound, which that one's pretty. Then we have Happy Song. And then we have Bird's Eye View, which is a little bit patchy in my opinion. Right? The next two is, well, I'll just, okay. So we have Walking Heartbeats, which is very patchy. Okay. And then Vacation Speed Zone, which looks like that, which is pretty. All right. So with these first shades, I'm just going to tell you right now that I am 10 in. I'm disappointed. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm extremely disappointed at the price point versus the quality of these. Now, I'm not saying that the quality is horrible. They are soft. I will give it that. But I feel like the pigment is severely lacking. And I also feel like for $75, what am I paying for? I mean, I know that it's about the packaging, but... And I wasn't really expecting a lot as far as, like, the amount of pigments that I would get. But I was expecting pigment. I was expecting it for it to show. And for me, it's just, it's not. And it's very upsetting. I get better results from cheaper palettes, and that is sad. Moving on. I'm just gonna keep, maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe I'm gonna do some brush swatches on top of this too. So we'll see. Oh, I missed some. I still got. I don't feel like with a $75 palette, and I'm gonna complain again for a second, that, you know what, I'm just gonna wipe that off and we'll start that swatch over. I don't feel like when I buy a $75 palette that I should have to be working that hard to get it to come through. I just don't. All right, let's do this again. So we have, Ghost Story, which is a iridescent purple. It looks matte here, but shows up iridescent. I'm going to do another swap. All right, I'm sorry. I tried. And this next one is Morning Ticket. It's a nice silver. And then the next one is US Dance Remix, which looked silvery on my finger, but it actually has more of a brown tone to it. So, can you even, yeah, you could kind of see it. Like, I swatched it twice. That's Ghost Story. It is a ghost because this color don't even show. All right. Next three, we have Subtly Elegant, which is a gray. Then we have Bonus Track. That one's pretty. And then we have Beautifully Charred. All right. I actually like this brown. It's a brown, but it's so different. It's actually a shade that I don't really think I have. Maybe. Because it's almost like a chocolate brown, but it's a gray, it has a gray undertone to it. So, I like it. It's pretty. All right. So the last two in this row is going to be Raven-Eyed and Video Emotions. Let me try that again. You can see. So this one is Video Emotions, and that one was Raven-Eyed. Very patchy, very inconsistent, and I had to really go in there the second time to get that pigment. I'm mad right now. Like, I don't get mad. I'm gonna keep it because, I mean, the packaging is beautiful, but I just feel like I've wasted $75 on beautiful packaging. What's going on? It's MAC. MAC is supposed to have good quality. Am I wrong? But I'm finding that quality from some of the palettes that I've gotten from Hot Topic are better than this. For $15. Not $75. Alright, so moving on. We have Memories of Space. It's a nice canary yellowy. This one, I'm going to try and get more on my finger. Alright. Remixology. Okay, I like that one. And then Beatallica? It's supposed to be like Metallica, but Beatallica? Beat, B-E-A-T, Beatallica? Alright. Alright, so these ones came out a little bit better. I also think, though, that going in with a heavy hand is helping, which I shouldn't have to do. But for the sake of, you know, not being so angry, we can use a heavy hand. Alright. Moving on, we have... Oh. This one is Synthesize, but it's not spelled right. So this one's chalky. Next we have Oldie But Goodie. Oldie But Goodie. And then this next one is Powerful Performance. And that is a pretty color if it would stay consistent. All right, moving on. We have At the Turntable. I like that color. Then again, I like the one next to it too. And Electric Eel. Okay, that Electric Eel though one is the nice one. Those two other ones though barely showed up. And Oldie But Goodie is a build, so where you can actually see it, but that's about all. All right, the last three. We have, wait, all right, so She's a Machine. Okay. Jam Session. And Club New Wave Mix, which is patchy. I'll blow it off so you know that it's patchy. All right. So these are all of the colors swatched. So I'm going to try and let me see which ones were good. I'm going to do 3 of them. I'm going to do the Beautifully Charred because that one was a really pigmented and a very pretty color. I'm also going to do the Oldie But Goodie one just because I want to see if maybe I can get better results with brushing with the brush. And then kind of one, oh, and why don't we do Ghost Story? That one wasn't very good, but I also want to see if it's more, if it can be built. So we have, get off my arm. This is the Beautifully Charred, sorry. Then this one is Oldie But Goodie, if you can find it. And then this one is Ghost Story, which swatched a little better this time. All right, so first I want to see the buildability of the Oldie But Goodie, which I know it builds, but I want to see how well. All right, so finger swatching builds nothing. We're just going to say that. Let's just jump in. Let me get my color switch. All right, so I'm actually I'll start off with Ghost Story because it's one of the lightest ones. And I'm going to probably come back and do a spray. I'm going to spray to see if it will help. Ooh, no, sweetie. Okay, so using a brush, do you see? Like, I'm getting major kick up, which isn't ideal with pans this small. So, it barely, all right. Let's do Oldie But Goodie. It's in the next lightest one. Yeah. This, you see? Like, nothing. I mean, at least with this one you can kind of see. No. Alright. This one will show up, I'm sure. Alright. So obviously not as good as the other ones. Or as the finger swatches because of, I've said before, you have more pressure. But, alright, you know what? I'm just going to try with some Fix Plus to get into that pink one. Well, that purple. The Ghost Story one. So, ooh, too wet. Really hope I didn't just seal that. I'll never get into it again. I probably did. Not that I'm going to be able to get into it and actually use it. Alright. So, using Fix Plus helped a little bit, but not a lot. Listen. This palette was majorly disappointing to me. I don't say that very often. Usually I could find the silver lining in things, but honestly, the only silver lining in this one, alright, I need to quit it. The only silver lining in this one is the packaging, and that's sad, because the swatches, you guys saw, I always do my swatches the same. I was super excited for this palette. I'm not trying to bash the palette. Obviously, I like MAC. I use MAC products. But this one was not good at all. At all. I'm very disappointed in the pigment on these shadows. I have no idea what I'm going to even use it for. I'm pretty sure I sealed up Ghost Story. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's sealed. And you want to see? I'm trying to put it at the mirror end. Like, I got it. I accidentally used too much Fix Plus. And now, or I didn't wait for it to dry enough. And now I'm pretty sure I sealed Ghost Story up. And that one was a pretty color. But I don't like it. I don't like it as far as its usability. It's going to end up in my collection. And it's going to sit there. And it's not going to go anywhere else. Because I don't have a use for a palette that gives me nothing in return. That shows me nothing. The pigment is not very good. Using a brush is worse than using your finger. The only colors that really show up are like the darker ones, and the black Raven, that one was not good at all. That one was not a good black. I got a better black out of the American Horror Story palette than this one. I get better blacks out of other ones, and not to knock those brands because they're good brands. What I'm saying though is that palette, the American Horror Story palette, was cheaper than this. This is $75. I expect the quality to be on par, not to be crap. And that's exactly what I was receiving out of this one. And I am extremely upset and I am mad. Because I got this as a gift from my husband for Valentine's Day because this is what I wanted. That morning that it was released, he ordered it for me for Valentine's Day. Came on time, was very happy, very excited. We'll keep this around, but will not use it because it's not worth the effort unless I want to sit there for 6 hours to get a basic eye look and use half the pan because these pans are tiny. I'm upset. Anyways, all in all, I mean, you pretty much can tell what my conclusion is. I do not recommend you buy this palette unless you're a collector. That's pretty much it. If you want to collect it, collect it. If you want it to use it, don't buy it. It's not worth it. I mean, the colors in here are very reminiscent of, and I hate to bring this out because this is, this is obviously a discontinued palette. This is the Mi Vida Loca by Kat Von D. Colors are reminiscent of it. I mean, we've got, similar shades in both of these, except this one works. This one doesn't. So, I don't even remember how much this was when it came out because it was probably the same price, if not. And the pans are bigger. I don't know. At this point, I'm just ranting. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's a negative video. I hate being negative. I really do. I would just never want to look at the brighter side of things when it comes to something that costs this much money and really gives you nothing in return. Do I like MAC products? Yes, I do. Along with this one, I ordered, because it was on sale. Is it not here right now? Oh, it might actually be in my purse. I ordered... Come on. Well, I didn't order. I got another set of these miniatures of the scented ones, and because I love them so much. And I also got this Nicki Minaj color lipstick in Nicki's Nude, which smells so good and it's pretty. So I love MAC products. I have no issue with MAC products. I just feel like this one fell flat. I don't like it. I don't recommend it. Unless you want to collect it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Mwah.